The world champion team mired in the pit lane. Lando Norris never ever got out to the dummy grid. Oscar Piastri made it, but has been pushed back. The Chinese Grand Prix is underway. Off the line we go with Antonelli trying to cover off Lewis Hamilton. The Mercedes are fighting each other. Do they open the door for Lewis Hamilton, who sweeps round and takes the lead? Ferrari 1, will it be Ferrari 2? Hamilton taking the lead, greeted by a huge roar. Antonelli squeezes Charles Leclerc all over the curb, and he's hanging on to second place. Crucial for his race. George Russell is down to fourth. It's Hamilton, Antonelli, Leclerc and Russell, the top four.
Yeah, that is great news for the Ferrari fans.
Where is Max Verstappen? He's way down the order.
It's happened again. 6 positions lost for Max Verstappen, and that is bold stuff. Not completed on the road, but real statement of intent for Oliver Behrman, who will surely have to give the place back to Isaac Hadjar, and he immediately spins. Dramatic moment off the road, having to take evasive action. Oliver Behrman, Colapinto up to P6.
Yeah, look at that.
He's got no turbo spool at all there for the third start in a row. He's yet to get off the line sensibly this year, Max Verstappen.
On board with Sergio Perez, Cadillac driver. Oh, no way. He's hit his teammate. He's going to go on board with Oliver Behrman, so he tries to get by, rejoins, and then he's going to have to take evasive action.
Yeah, he was ahead defending his place a little bit over the limit, and Hadjar comes through, and there goes the rear grip.
Now, out front. Can Hamilton fight back? Because Antonelli's got it done before we're anywhere near the braking zone. Kimi Antonelli back to the lead.
Well, he's wanting to get some clean air. Hamilton will have the advantage, of course, launching onto this lap of being able to deploy a bit more energy. So where will we see these sort of early cat and mouse that we saw in the sprint?
Leclerc with Russell right behind him as well.
Russell trying to get the move done. Russell to the inside of turn number 1. And the British driver, the championship leader, takes P3.
Here we go.
Oh, that is not a contest. That is George Russell disappearing up to second place. Mercedes 1-2. We talked about the time it would take him to get by. Didn't last very long. Off the road goes Lance Stroll. The Aston Martin coming to a halt.
All in. The top 4. So they just had to. We've seen the medium tyres going away. It's lap 11, so it could well be a 2-stopper.
Gasly comes in as well from 5th. Antonelli back out in front. Colapinto, Ocon, Russell, Hamilton. Big chance for Lewis Hamilton. These two know each other well. Their time as teammates. And he stays there for the moment, but Russell is deep. And Lewis Hamilton's up a place. George Russell's quest to win this Grand Prix just got harder. Here's the opportunity for Lewis Hamilton to try and go around the outside, and Charles Leclerc further back appears to be past George Russell and is. So George Russell, the heavy favourite coming into this Grand Prix weekend, passed by both Ferraris at the start of the hard tyre stint.
Leclerc is capable of harvesting more energy. He's got the overtake mode.
Whoa, that's laid on the brakes, and second position for Charles Leclerc, who gets past Lewis Hamilton and moves up to P2. Can Russell take advantage? Running out of roads? Again, thinking about the bigger championship picture. Does not need to risk one at turn 16.
Perfect for Antonelli. That just all this battling is allowing him to comfortably open the gap without having to take more energy out of his tyres.
Hamilton trying to come back, very brave. How's the grip out there? Oh, it's close between the Ferraris for the second day in a row, and Charles Leclerc hangs on to it.
Hamilton's going to have a chance.
Lewis Hamilton trying to retake second place, gets to the inside, he's got it. What's the grip like off the corner? Hamilton takes back the position. And Lewis Hamilton into second place, Charles Leclerc down to third, and Kimi Antonelli building a massive gap out front.
Leclerc's going to come back through, though.
That's the prediction. Let's find out. On the brakes. You're absolutely right, Jolyon Palmer, despite Lewis Hamilton fighting it. Now, can he do it on the brakes? Into turn 2. Again, there's not much between them. George Russell is seeing a really entertaining battle. He wanted a clear racetrack, but he's seeing the Ferrari scrap lap after lap. Charles Leclerc up to second.
And breathe. We were holding our breath there.
Oh my word, that was laid on the brakes again.
So Leclerc's opened the steering and made sure that he has a little bit of space for Hamilton, who's almost rear-ending him.
He won't give up. Amazing commitment from Lewis Hamilton, who is fed up of hearing the stat that he's not been on the podium for Ferrari in a Grand Prix, and he retakes second. Hamilton looking like his former self. Charles Leclerc gets by, and Ferrari are opening the door for the first Italian winner in Formula One since 2006, because Kimi Antonelli leads by 6.6 seconds. And now George Russell gets through past Hamilton. So he's bided his time and he gets to the podium. Hamilton, that was just pure racing for a lap. Charles Leclerc handed the largest Ferrari contract in team history, but Ferrari have been battling. George Russell's moving ahead. It's a Mercedes 1-2 for all the entertainment, and the new question of the Chinese Grand Prix is, can he catch his teenage teammate? Contact between Ocon and Colapinto as Colapinto rejoined from his stop. Ocon diving for the gap, and contact between the two of them.
That's a messy one.
I have no power. Just give me something. I come out of the last corner, I've got no power.
Oh, Leclerc's a big lock-up at the hairpin, and off he goes.
And Hamilton gets by. So he was talking about having no power, but he made the corner, and Charles Leclerc with the error, and the Ferrari swap over once again. Lewis Hamilton back up to third. Charles Leclerc building up, pulling alongside. The active arrow closes, the distance closes, and he gets past his teammate. Now, what does Hamilton have to try and respond? Charles Leclerc back up to third place.
How long for?
Not very long, no grip on the inside, but it's a long first turn. Hamilton coming back. Charles Leclerc will try and hang on to it. No chance of it. The Ferraris pass and repass again.
That is actually quite a fun battle.
I'm glad.
Max Verstappen's tough start to Formula One in 2026 continues, and he's told by the team to retire the car. Here comes the history boy, the second youngest driver to win a Formula One Grand Prix. Kimi Antonelli wins. A fantastic way to open his account. Antonelli wins the Chinese Grand Prix. George Russell makes it a Mercedes 1-2, and Lewis Hamilton finally has a Ferrari Grand Prix podium.
Yes! Yes, man! We did it, man! Well done there, mate. First race win. It is one you're going to remember forever, Val.
The 116th Grand Prix winner in championship history. Can barely believe it. Grand Prix pole is one thing. Grand Prix victory is something special. 116 names on the honour board. The newest, Kimi Antonelli, and it took him 19 years to get there.